Good morning, children. Saira. Today we are going to revise the chapter Nouns and Kinds of Nouns in the Grammar. So, do you know why are we revising? Yes, you have your FA2 exam, right? So, for that we are going to do the revision of this chapter in grammar, nouns and its kinds. And before we start the revision, let me all tell you all the best for your exam. The exam is going to be really very easy. Just you remember the concept and the rules, understand and do it. So everything will be multiple choice question. So let's begin now. So as we all know what are called nouns. So noun is the name of it's a name given to a person, place, animal or thing. So person means any person's name. Ria and Aditya. And place, school, mosque, animal, cat, dog, thing, pen, knife. Right. So this is from first standard we are studying this what are called nouns. Next, in the sentence, if the word is underlined, you should know what type of noun it is. It's a name of a person, it's a name of a place, it's a name of a thing, or it's name of an animal. Right? If they give you Akbar was a great king, Rabindranath was a great poet. So these are names of persons. Right? So this video is already I have shown you when I was teaching the chapter nouns. So if you want, you can open that video again and you can revise it. And here the underlined words. Let's see what are they called. Our school is near the bus stop. Mumbai is a very big city. Paris is the capital of France. The river flows through the narrow valley. So what are these underlined words? School is a place. Bus stop is a place. Mumbai is a place. So all these underlined words are names of places. Okay. Now next, cows give us milk. The eagle is the king of birds. Cats and dogs are pets. Are pet animals. Here I think this also should be underlined. So what are these underlined words are called as? So they are called as names of animals. Isn't it easy? Yes, it is very simple because we have already learned all this. And this one, my books are on the table. I write with a pen. Apples are good for health. Lila bought a ribbon and a hairpin. So what are these underlined words are called? They are nothing but things. So they are names of things. Right? Yes. Now let's revise kinds of nouns. So what are the kinds of nouns we have learned? Concrete noun, abstract noun, common noun, proper noun, collective noun, and countable and the uncountable noun. Now we'll quickly learn what are called proper noun and common noun first. So the general name of a person, place, animal or thing is a common noun. Means common noun means it is a general name. For example, if you take a book, so all books are called as books. If you take a pen, all pens are called as pens. So it is a common noun. Now look at the example here. He is a clown. So clown is the general name for the person. Clown is a general name for the person. All clowns are called as clowns. They live in a city. They live in a city. So city is a common noun because all city we say it as city only, right? So it is a common noun. And now let's read the common noun sentences. The dog is very faithful animal. So here the dog, all dogs are faithful animals. So the underlined words are common nouns. A farmer plows the field. The children stood around the teacher. Boys are playing. So boys, children, farmer, field. All these are common noun. All farmers are called as farmers. All children are called as children. All boys are called as boys. So this is the common name given to them. We are not giving any particular special name for them. So now let's move on to the proper noun. So proper noun means they have one particular name. They have one particular name. So what is your name? So you have some name, right? For example, Raghav. So Raghav is a proper noun. So a proper noun is the name given to a particular place, person or thing. So proper nouns always begin with a capital letter. So when you write your name, how do you write? How do you start? With the capital letter. So if you are going to write Asta, you will write A capital. If you are going to write Raghav, R capital, right? So person, place, thing. So whatever it is, you will start with capital letters. So they are called as proper nouns. So remember that you should write with the capital only the proper nouns. Okay. Now see. Now let's read the proper noun sentences. Paris is the capital of France. So can you see here? P capital, F capital. Rama was the prince of Ayodhya. So R capital, A capital. So Rama is the particular name. So it's a proper noun. The Bible is the sacred book of Christians. And here is a mistake again. Here comes IS, not US, right? So the Bible is a sacred book of Christians. So Paris, France, Rama, Ayodhya, Bible, Christians, Red Fort, all this have started with a capital letter, and Paris is a particular name, special name. Rama is the special name. Bible is the special name of a book. So Red Fort is the special name of the fort. So all the special names are called as proper nouns. Yes, and also, so people's name, places, pets, days, month, any organizations, everything, all the special names, all the names given to any particular thing are called as proper nouns. And also countries names, cities, roads, festivals, monuments, river, mountains, etc. All these names, any country's name, India, right? And city, Delhi. Yes, road, any road, festival, any festival. So all these names are proper nouns, and you should begin with the capital letter. So here you can see Pune, Red Fort, New Delhi, Lal Bagh Road. Okay. So my aunt lives in Pune. The Red Fort is situated in New Delhi. My school is on Lal Bagh Road. Okay. So all this you have to start with a capital letter. Now next go to the concrete noun and the abstract noun. So what are called concrete nouns? Concrete nouns means which we can see, touch, hear and smell. They can occupy the space. It means they have concrete forms. So book, clock, door, window. So any names of like that which is in concrete form, it is a concrete noun. And a concrete noun can be identified through 5 senses: taste, smell, sight, hear and touch. Abstract nouns means the nouns which we can only think or feel but cannot touch. And they do not occupy the space. So it means they are abstract noun like time, theft, beauty, wisdom, etc. Okay. Now, the things which we cannot touch, hear and see, smell or taste is called the, yes, abstract noun. So it is something we experience like an idea or an emotion. Now next we'll go to countable nouns and uncountable nouns. This is so simple. Countable nouns means if you take any things, if you can count that, it is called countable noun. And if you cannot count, it is called as uncountable noun. So for example, you take a pen. So can you count this? Yes, we can count the pens. 1 pen, 2 pens, 3 pens, 4, 5, 6, 7 and goes on. So if you take water, so can you count the water? No, but we can count the bottle of waters. So water we cannot count. So they are uncountable nouns. So countable means which we can count by numbers. So they are called as countable nouns. It's so simple. So countables. So concrete nouns are also called as countable nouns. So pen, books, bags. So all these occupy the space. They are also called as concrete nouns and they are also called as countable nouns. So you just have to read the question properly. If they tell you to identify which are the countable nouns, then name it as countable noun. And countable nouns can be singular or plural. So it can be pen or pens. So it can be singular also, it can be plural also. And these are the examples of countable nouns: apples, books, cars and plates. Uncountable nouns. So here the example as I told, which we cannot count. Ink, can you count? No. Powder? No. Salt? No. Hair? No. So these are the examples of uncountable nouns. And they are always singular. They are always singular. We cannot write INKS. POWDERS, right? They are always singular. Now, let's move on to the collective noun. So, collective noun. If you see many players, so what you will say? A team of players. If you see many employees, if you go into the office, you can see many people, they are working there. So, you call them employees. So, you will say a staff of employees. So in your school also you go to the staff room, right? Those many teachers will be sitting there. So you can call them as staff. A class of students. A gang of criminals. An army of soldiers. Now these collective nouns you have to by heart. You have to by heart. And in the previous videos when I was teaching the lessons, I have given you a lot of collective nouns. And a pack of wolves, a swarm of bees, a bunch of keys, a pair of shoes, a crowd of onlookers, a flight of stairs. So all these words are collective nouns. So you have to by heart them. And next we'll go to singular and plural nouns. So singular means single, plural means many, and we have 6 ways to change it, to change them. So let's see rule number 1. So most of them we add s. So BOYS. BOOKS. So this those senior junior KG children also they know the answer. The first rule is we have to add s, right? Next, rule number 2. So if the noun, if the spelling, if the word ends with CH, SH, X and ES. CH, SH, X, ES. So SH, X, CH. I have given the examples. So bush, ES. So you have to add only ES to them. If the words ends with these letters, so you have to add ES. If the word ends with X, ES. Boxes, churches, bush, bushes, right? And rule number 3. So if the word ends with F or FE, so you have to add VES. Again, here is a mistake. It is not YES. It is VES. Okay. So if the word ends in F or FE, like WIFE, so it will change as you will have to add VES. So wife, wives, ulf, ulfs, right? So next we'll move on to the next one. Some nouns change the inside spelling. So no S, no removing anything. So man, men. So inside spelling A. So here changed as E. Goose, geese, mouse, mice. And rule number 5. Yes, if the noun that ends with a consonant sound, that is Y, so you have to catch that Y and throw it out. Okay? So SKY, sky. So now hold this Y and crush it and throw it away. And instead of that, you are going to add RES. So sky, skies. Puppy, puppies. Donkey, donkeys. Key, keys. Okay? Now next we'll move on to the next one. So some nouns do not change when making them plural. So some words are there is no change at all. So same to same we have to write. So those words are deer, deer, wheat, wheat, fish, fish, corn, corn. Okay, so these words when you read in the sentence, it will not get changed. You will have to just write the same word. So again, I have given the same thing here. If you want, you can just go through here. The rules I have given, 6 rules. And just for practice, let's revise this. So for mouse, mice. So in the exam, mouse. So your option, 3 option will be given. Mice, mouse, yeah, mices. So which is the right answer? You just have to click on that, right? Is fly, flies, pen, pen, splash, flashes, rise, rise, life, lives. So you have to know all the plurals by remembering the rules. So this you can do well by doing only practice. So practice, 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 because practice makes a man perfect, right? So practice more words. And here I have given again the some sentences for practicing. Already we have practiced all these sentences. So the Ganga is the largest river in India. So Ganga, India is the proper noun. River is the common noun. Now just I'm showing you, if you want, you can open to the video and pause it and read all these sentences. I've just given only 4 sentences. So now children, now let's continue with the chapter, the next chapter, that is punctuation, right? Now let's revise the chapter punctuation and capital letters. I hope you all remember the punctuation marks. So can you list out the punctuation marks, children? Yes, the first one is full stop. Yes, what is this? Full stop, or we call it as period. And here is question mark, and here it is exclamatory mark or exclamation mark, and this one is comma. So these are the 4 main punctuation marks that we learned, and also some other punctuation marks, and this is called as inverted commas, and here apostrophe, and this one colon and semicolon. So these are the 8 punctuation marks. We learned how to use that. So now full stop, where we use the full stop? When the sentences is getting over, when the sentences is finished, we use the full stop. So let's not see all these examples. This is already we have seen. So I teach English. So the sentences is completed. So we complete to show the sentence that it is completed. So we use this full stop. And the next one is exclamatory mark. Exclamatory mark where we use to show the feelings, or emotions. So if you read the sentence like this, I am really excited about my new job. So there is no feelings, there is no excitement, and the way you read is so boring. So the same sentence, if you read with exclamatory mark, I'm really excited about my new job. So here ends with the exclamatory mark. So whenever the sentence, if you see the exclamatory mark, when you read that, that feeling should be in your reading. That shows the excitement. So feelings means it may be any kind of feelings like angry, emotions like happiness or grief, command, pain, amusement, fear. So all these the examples of various other feelings. Now let's move on to the next one. So if you want to read all these sentences, you can open our first video of punctuation chapter. And the next one is question mark. Question mark is used to ask the question. When the question sentence is there, when you want to get a reply from others, you should make a question sentence and end that sentence with a question mark. So for example, what do you do? So you wanted to know what he is doing, who lives in that house. So you want to know who is living in that house. So when you end with question marks, you are expecting the reply. So that is called the question mark. So if you do not put the question mark here, so your sentence will be incorrect. And mostly the question sentence starts with WH and depends upon how you read the sentence. And the next one will go to, yes, capital letters. Capital letters. So the sentence you will start with the capital letter, and if the sentences is completed, you will use the full stop, and after the full stop also you will start with the capital letter. So capital letters are called as uppercase and small letters are called as lowercase. So remember this uppercase and lowercase. And the next one will see pauses. Pauses means when you read the sentence, some list of series of words are there. So there you have to use the commas. So example is, so comma, how you write? Here the black one is the comma. And here semicolon, colon, that we already saw in the starting of this punctuation. And this comma is used to separate the series of words, as I told you. For example, I bought a book, pen, rubber, umbrella. So when you're listing out some names of the things, then you have to use the comma. And remember that before and, and, you will know no comma is used, right? So remember this. So pen, book, pen, rubber, and an umbrella. So before and, no using comma. So here we have many sentences, and all these are it's not required. And let's go to the inverted commas. So inverted commas means it is looking like double six and double nine. So double six is used in the beginning and double nine is used in the ending. So this is called inverted commas. So here in the beginning and here is in the ending. So it is also called speech marks or quotation marks. It shows the exact words what is the speaker is speaking. So here Anil said. So what is he saying? Tea is ready. So it is shown in the inverted commas. So this inverted commas sentence may come at the ending or may come in the beginning. So dinner is on the table, said Sita. So here in the ending and here is in the starting. Right. So inverted commas are used to show the spoken words. Now let's move on to the, yes, exclamatory mark. So what a shot, said the commentator. So here exclamatory mark also is used. So feelings are shown, the speech is shown in the inverted comma. So what is the commentator is speaking? What a shot. Yes. So do not get confused. So here 2 marks are there, exclamatory mark also, and the inverted commas also. And next we'll move on to the apostrophe. Apostrophe is used to show the indicates the either the possession, that is mine, his, right? So example, Harry's book. Harry's book means whose book it is? It is Harry's book. So apostrophe s shows the possession, right? And it is also used for the omission of letters also. So all this we have already seen and we have learned in the punctuation video. And now let's move on to the yes, to mark the contraction, that as I said, for the short form. So it is used for the contraction or omitted letters. Here, I'm a teacher. I apostrophe am, a teacher. So the full form is I am. And the short form is I apostrophe M, that is contraction or the omitted letters. She's waiting for the bus. So she's, what is SHE apostrophe S? Means she is. So here HE apostrophe D. So here he would never take a bribe. So he would, WOULD. So here the contraction is HE apostrophe D. So this is the usage of the apostrophe. So U plus R is you are. So we have many words like that. That plus is that is. We plus will is will. Yes, now capital letter where we can use is when the proper noun is there, capital letters are used. Like example, India, it is a proper noun, I is capital. When it's the adjective form, so we are Indian, so again capital letter. And the names of the week when you're writing, Sunday, Monday, so everything starts with a capital letter. Year, January, February, so that also starts with a capital letter. Any book's name, newspaper's name. For the pronouns I, whenever you use the I as a pronoun, you will use the capital letter in between the words also, and interjection O, right? So these are the uses of capital letters. Now children, let's end the session here. So do the revision of grammar nicely and stay home, stay safe, and all the best for your exam. Bye bye.